Like a Hellcat.
Graveyard Wolf here. I don't know if you guys wanted me to start this at the beginning or something, but I've been working on this for, I think maybe 3 hours now, I don't know. And I'm almost done. It has been taking me quite a while to do this. So, the video might be long. As I said, I'm not good at editing. So, I'm not much of an editor. And I'm serious on that part. Okay. But this is pretty much for Undertale. I can just tell you that. I can tell you this, I actually had to look up a tutorial to do one thing because I couldn't get it correctly. Did I step up? No, I didn't. Okay. And so, yeah, this is pretty hard to do. But, well, doing the words, yes, that's hard, but doing the picture itself, it wasn't that hard. You just have to, like, find a way to get it, like, matched up perfectly. And so this is what I did. I went to creative, and I grabbed a shovel, some grass, well, a grass block, and concrete. Now, I use concrete powder first, then concrete, because you want to make sure you get the picture first that isn't concrete, or you'll get messed up. Make sure you outline the picture with torches. That way you know where it needs to go and you don't get messed up when you try filling it in. Now, some of these torches I'm going to get rid of, but not around the picture itself. It's just I put like so many out, and I'm half tempted to use glowstone for the one. And I might make another drawing video of my Undertale OC, which technically I've actually made an Undertale AU, but it has my OC in it. And I know some of you are gonna say, oh, you can't make an Undertale if you're OC. Well, she's part of it, okay? I've already started making a story for it. I was gonna call it Hybrid Tale, but somebody already has a story named Hybrid Tale, so I can't use that. God dang it. And so I just named it Monster Tale. I don't know what to name my AU. Kinda need some help with that. Like, can you give me some suggestions in the comments? Please and thank you. Now, what my AU is that, this young girl is half monster, half human. For her mother is a monster, but her father is human. I just messed that up badly. Why did I do that? Hey guys, I'm back. I accidentally messed up. I meant to press the exit button for this, but I accidentally pressed the stop recording. So this is gonna be like added into the video. God, why did I do that? I hate when I do stuff like that and mess up. Okay. So this thing is almost finished. I don't think you guys wanted to watch like a very long video on how to make this. Now I have to wait till like daytime or something to see what it looks like. But I'm gonna do a nighttime one too. Because I want to see how neat. Yes, there are white concrete blocks, but it's because I needed to do stuff, and yes, there is water, because I did use powder at first. So don't start doing that kind of thing. But as I was saying, for my AU, well, oh yeah. Well, when she was young, like 3 months old, she was given to her aunt. And because of that, she never knew her parents. She grew up with her aunt. But her aunt always told her stories about her parents. Now, I was gonna say that the father is actually someone from the war, but I don't know, because she's actually around, because Heart's actually around the time of when Kara falls in the underground. And I don't really know what time that was, but I am gonna have it to where this one person did make a fan fiction to where Asgore didn't choose to kill the humans, and instead chose to have where they would be adopted. And I believe it's called Hope Among Monsters. I believe that's what it's called. So check it out. I love the story. I give it 5 stars. But it's also heart-wrenching, because I cried in many parts of that story. But anyways, well, I also have it to where Kara is actually a guy in this one too. So please don't say that, like, oh, Kara doesn't have a gender, there's no thing that Kara has a gender. Yeah, I know that. I'm not stupid. I know Kara has no gender, but I'm just gonna have it to where Kara has a gender in this one. Because I've seen people do, like, ask blogs and stuff to where either Kara's a guy or Kara's a girl, and stuff like that. Now, well, Kara wasn't the only one who fell in the underground. The girl fell with him. And that's when they met Azrael. I mean, you guys already know the story of how Kara met Azrael and everything. And all that kind of stuff. And so, well, Art is now part of the Dreamer family now. And she does know who Gaster is, for he is Sans and Papyrus' dad. She calls him Uncle Gaster, but she thinks of Sans and Papyrus as brothers, and he thinks of her as a daughter he never had. Well, she's actually one of the very few people who remember Gaster after he falls into the core, because of her having her determination and everything. For she always had a feeling that something was missing in her life. Anyways, with her being part human and part monster, because of her monster side, she's able to absorb the human souls that Asgore has killed. Which she's actually now terrified of him. Because of her having a soul of determination, she's scared that he might try to take her soul. So she leaves with Toriel. But she also blames herself every day. Because I know Kara says that it was his plan, but she also hates humanity too, because they took the only blood family she had left that she ever knew of. And well, and yes, she does have siblings, I'm gonna say that, but I don't like blood siblings, but I don't know where I'm gonna have it to where they meet again or something. I don't know. But she then had pretty much the idea that they need the souls to release the monsters. So she said, what if they like, well, it goes just like how Kara planned. Well, almost. Where she said that they could possibly find a way just to go to the surface and get the souls they need. That's when Kara came up with his plan. And when Kara and Azrael come back after the incident, she tries to heal Azrael because she has the healing power, like the healing ability. But he's already too far. She starts to cry and says that it's all her fault that all of this happened. He tries to reassure her that it's not her fault. And so because of that, she lost both of her brothers. But then, pretty much like years later, after the first human child falls, well, the second one, that's when she meets Flowey. Well, she meets Flowey when he wakes up, when he tries to see that he's Azrael and everything. And well, she pretty much is happy when he goes to the ruins to see her and their mom. She also carries a journal around. And so the one day when she went back home to sleep, she wrote in her journal on what she did, what she saw, and what happened. Azrael then had it to where he reset the timeline. And when Hart woke up and did everything she did, and he didn't come to the ruins that day, when she looked into her journal to write about it, she saw there was already an entry for that day. When she read it, the memories came back, and soon she found a way to keep her memories from the timelines. Because she only pretty much practiced for her monster soul instead of her human soul. So she practiced more and more for her human soul. She did snuck out of the ruins so she can go to Dr. Gaster to help her. When she had that finished, she was now able to remember the timelines and is now able to do resets and all that. And she also is able to go to different AUs when she gets older. She's good friends with Ink, Blueberry, Dream, and all of them, especially Cross, because she understands Cross's pain of losing something very precious. And because of that, she also met Undertal Gaster, who I call Stars. Well, he gave her a special amulet that looks like a save point. It pretty much takes the power of the save point and makes a new file, but for that universe. So she has a file for each universe while she wears that, while she wears it. And instead of her going back to the save point, wherever she died is where she respawns because of the amulet being pretty much being that of an actual save point. I think that's enough. I'm gonna say what is. I don't want to spoil anything. But I can't say what her one ability is. I guess you could say she has like the ability called Copycat, because she's able to like copy other magic, but she only picks specific magic she wants to copy. So she's now able to use bone attacks and stuff like the skeletons, She's able to use fire magic, healing, and weapons too. But those are the only magic I know she can use. She hasn't tried doing anything else of that. She's able to use blue magic too. And she's able to teleport like Sans. But that's because of the blue magic she pretty much used and, well, she uses. And she trained to pretty much learn how to teleport. With the help of Sans, of course. And that's it for my AU. I can say this, I do not ask me to draw any skeletons, because I've tried drawing a skeleton, I fail miserably. But I also make, like, ship children and stuff. I already did one for Blue and Dust, where her name is actually Dusty. She wears a scarf, she wears like the scarf like her dad and everything, but her eyes are just like Dust. And if you make her bad, she pretty much acts like Dust. Other than that, she's like a more mature version of Blueberry. Then I have one for Dream. Her name is Hope. You know, like the song Hopes and Dreams. I just thought that would be a perfect name for her. Well, she wears a cape like Dream does, but it's a mixture of yellow and blue. She has a staff as well. And she pretty much made a, well, actually I'll get to that part soon. Next is another kid I made for ink. Her name is Paint. I know I'm not very good at, like, coming up names. She's like ink in many ways. She has the brush and everything. She likes to create things. She's more like ink in a way. I don't know if I want to make it to where she's Error's kid too, or she's brothers with Blueprint, or that her other parent would be like Blueprint or Palette. I'm not sure yet. But, yeah, she's a lot like ink in a way. And her hair, I know that skeletons don't have hair and stuff, but the girls that I made, they have like ecto hair in a way. It's rainbowy. She has the same kind of eyes like Ink. How he does the whole starry eyes and everything. Yeah, they're the same thing for her. Now, I think I'm going to stop the video here, but I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. Yeah, gotta get it all the way up here. Okay. Yep, see? Got the mercy button. Got the souls. And you got the fight one. I'll probably make another one, or I might screenshot. Stupid rain. I might screenshot it and post it on my Instagram when it's finished. I'll catch you guys later.
Lily was a little girl, afraid of the big wide world. She grew up